Alrighty guys, it is go time. Hello Vita, good to see you. Welcome on in. Maria in the hazy. Oh wait, give me 1 second. Alrighty, fixed. We are here now. I still had background stuff going. Pro streamer, I swear, I did this before, once or twice. Alrighty. What are we doing today? We're digging for nuts. Scribble Astrid is on the loose again. Let me just turn things on and off. Hello. And I also need to change my chair a bit. I'm so prepared. So prepared. Alrighty, cheers guys. Happy hump day actually, right? We're kinda, yesterday was also hump day, right? Why is everyone so interested in acorns all of a sudden? Slender Boy, the thing is, I think people were interested in other things first when the update came, and now the acorns is kinda the last mystery to solve in a way, right? Like we need to figure out how many acorns are there in the world. Do they respawn? Probably not. My guess is not. And you know, acorns could be a very interesting strategy for certain types of challenges or speedruns, that kind of stuff, right? Imagine if they do. Yeah, I don't think they respawn though. What we saw so far, I did loot, like, let's say the acorn trees in Mystery Lake, and I came back 40 days after that, and no respawns. So my guess is that they don't respawn. Maybe they take a very long time, but I think they don't respawn. But they also work in a funny way, which we have to figure out probably on this run. That you know, there's 3 acorn patches around the tree, but most of the times when you come to a tree the first time, you only can get like 2, right? Sometimes even only 1. Sometimes you can get all 3 of them, but sometimes only like 2. And then you come back later to that tree, and then the 3rd patch is available to, right? So they work in a funny way. Yeah, we will have to figure that out. It's nuts day indeed. Can you get them from beachcombing? I don't know. I don't think so. We did a bit of beachcombing, and I've never seen them. But that doesn't mean that you cannot, right? I just haven't seen them yet. But I don't know. Interesting question. Good point. Alrighty, but lots of things we gotta figure out on this run. We left her a little bit in a rough spot last time. We wanted to get a moose, but we only had 2 flare shells left. I don't have a bow yet on this one. We started this run specifically for the acorn signs. So we still need to get set up here a little bit, and then we move around and actually pick those acorns. But we're pretty well on the way. We have like all our hides down already curing. Those are not all, but some of them are in the mountain near side. We are in the transition cave here now towards Timberwolf Mountain, coming from Ash. We got the tech backpack last time, and we have well fed. We still need the moose heads. So yeah, I wanted to get that moose in Ash, but I couldn't get it down with 2 flare shells, so I kept moving, and then the Aurora started, and then the moose just ran away. And I thought it was running away from the Aurora, right? And so I just ran with it, like, you know, a moose whisperer. and then we realized she didn't run away from the Aurora. She still had a flare stuck to her, right? And sometimes they get scared the second time. So she ran from that, and then she reset her flee mode right next to us. So we got into a little bit of a pickle there. We have broken ribs now that we still gotta get rid of. Also, while we were getting to Stone Shelf Cave there with our freshly broken ribs, the Aurora switched into a blizzard, and while the blizzard was there, I ate dog food, 19% dog food, that gave us food poisoning, and I didn't have a bedroll yet, so we needed to move through the blizzard with food poisoning and broken ribs to Angler's Den. That's why our condition looks the way it does, but we made it. So that's what matters. And now we gotta carry all that stuff here to Mountaineer's Hut, spend a bit of time there. Maybe we're gonna actually find some acorns here in Timberwolf Mountain, and then Hopefully this stuff cures, so we can craft some stuff. Maybe we go forge in the meantime, I don't know. The thing also on this one is I don't actually want to consume any of the acorns, right? We're gonna craft them up, make them into coffees, but I don't want, like, I want to count how many we get, right? So, can you get normal coffee from beachcombing? Not that I know of. Maybe now there is a chance because, you know, there's containers now that you can loot from beachcombing, so there might be a chance to get coffee, but I have not seen it. And also no worries about asking questions, that's what we're here for. Shoot away whenever they pop into your head, my friend. Alrighty, let's get a full stomach here. What's the time of day? It is late at night. We don't have a bedroll yet, so we gotta keep it moving. We also have stink though to carry, so we need a bit of weather here for that. We do have food. We don't have a can opener yet, so guessing we just use those cans here. Cans? I have like 3 different games that are more interesting. Long Dark? Right, no worries. Is there such a thing though? Is there such a thing? Alrighty, let's get a torch here. Oh, we need to pull torches from this, okay. Alright, and then I think, which route are we taking, right? That's a big question, because we have broken ribs, but I don't want to move the stink all the way around past 2 bears, and I don't know how many wolves are on the way. Shouldn't acorns be renewable, since they're in real life? Are they though in the winter time? I don't know. I don't think they grow in minus 30-degree weather, right? I think that they grew at some point and some sort of animal put them in the ground, so that's why we can loot them. That's just my guess though, I have no idea. Maybe they do grow minus 30. Could be. Alright, let's get those teas. Oh wait, we probably cannot drink the rosehip, right? Because it would be pure for our ribs. Not sure, we did take the painkillers already. Is that travel weather? That kind of looks like travel weather somehow. Alright, I'm thinking what we're gonna do is we're gonna go towards the bunker. It's no travel weather. On the other hand though, we don't have a bedroll, that's the problem. Oh no, I missed the entrance. I lost the torch. Maybe the fire's still going if we're lucky. Yeah, we're carrying stink. The fire is not good. We have like 150 matches or so here. We're still early, like I said, right? We're day 7, but we hit the summit and we hit Ash Canyon. We found so many matches. And yeah, I think we're gonna stay here a bit longer. We need weather without wind, right? So we can carry that stink. Maybe what we do in the meantime is actually loot this cave. We didn't. I think when we just went through it, pretty much. Not sure why I making a fire here then. Let's just drop our curables again. Then I think we're gonna move through this cave here and see if we find anything interesting. There's a couple spots that we just didn't really check coming through here. Mostly there's nothing interesting here, but you know, we could get a couple more coal pieces maybe. And a food item or two. Possibly cooking pot. The more you talk, the more I feel like Hinterland should pull a Minecraft and make acorns plantable. Giving us renewable method of acorns. Potentially firewood. I don't know what I think about that though. Do I want renewable coffees? I'm not sure. In general, I'm like usually on the side of caution when they add new stuff, right? Because I don't want them to make it easier. And I feel that they were renewable, they would be very strong. Not only for the coffee, also for the food you get from them, right? They're a very good source of calories, actually. Kinda like cattails, just a little bit, well, maybe they're even better than cattails, thinking about it. So it would be another source of food here for early game. And I don't know. There's already a lot of food. I mean, they kinda are anyway, right? Even if they're not renewable, but I don't know. I think making them not renewable is a, you know, a way of balancing it a little bit. Wolf carcass. Do we want anything with that? We're not gonna make the wolf coat. Could grab the guts, but we already have the guts that we need. So... we leave it there for now. But we need the caffeine. Caffeine. Give me all that. All that stuff to stay awake. Coffee is life out here indeed. Today we're actually having some Coke here. Cheers. Pick this up. We gotta spend some time a little bit here so the wind goes away. Too bad we don't have a bedroll yet. I guess we should also start drinking some of that birch bark, get our condition back up. If we lose the torch on the way to the hut, we might be in trouble actually. We don't have a weapon yet. We have a flare. We have a blue flare. A blue flare. We also dropped a whole bunch of peaches down in Echo Ravine, which we might want to grab up for food while we craft. Also, I would really have to lower difficulties, like Pilgrim Voyager have a higher fatigue rate than Interloper for some reason. Oh, they do? I never noticed. Interesting. But do we want more things that help? Not that you need help on Pilgrim. You know, a bit of challenge is good, I think.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Bastard's proud of that one. Alright, we put a little bit more fuel in here. Put down our teas again. Alright. What are we gonna do? Okay, we can harvest these torp. That's a good start. I also don't want to lose too much of that energy, because we have broken ribs too, and that... well, we still have to carry lots of stuff. We did find 2 arrowheads, so we actually could make a bow and a couple arrows before we go forge, which is interesting. I think I ever did that. We have cloth? We have 1 cloth. Which I guess we're gonna turn it into some bandages. No, we have like more like 120 matches, not 150. Yeah, I was lying. I was lying. Alright, let's just check the weather here real quick. How heavy are we? 26. Hey, Psychotic, good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. This just doesn't look like torch weather. It is not. But what else can we do? We can turn the cloth into bed. It's 10 minutes. Just passing our time. Is the weather better now? I kind of want to go down to Echo Ravine, right? But we cannot take the rope because we have broken ribs. So, yeah, that's torch weather. Let's grab our stuff and move it. So yeah, we go down to Echo Ravine, grab those peaches, and it's almost 5 kilos of peaches we dropped there, though. So we'll be slow as hell. Plus the bear. Plus we're having stink. Maybe it's not a good idea to grab those peaches. But I mean, we have to get to the hut somehow, right? And if we go Eric's Falls first, I don't think the acorns respawn. Yeah, same actually. Same. He was close. Usually he's a bit further away, but it also seems that the wind is picking back up again. Which would suck. Maybe after a year. Possibly. I was checking the oak tree I already searched. It just showed that you take them. Oh no, the wind is not picking. Nice. Right on. Let's see if we can get down here somehow. Also, let's keep drinking those birch barks. Yeah, we're probably gonna get down to Echo Ravine here, but the question is, do we get past the bear or not? We don't have any flare shells left. So there is that. I'm guessing what we could do is not go down to Echo Ravine, but actually go a little bit to the left here. Possible. This over here looks goatable. Oh yeah, easy. I'm not exactly sure where we're at right. I think if we go left here, yeah, we are on the way to the wing. To the right here is Three-Ways Cave at some point. So I think we're gonna pass the wing because it's much easier to go around the bear this way. Compared to Echo Ravine. Imagine if the acorns are bugged and they're supposed to respawn. Could be. I would be surprised though, because stuff like mushrooms or rose hips, also saplings, right, also doesn't respawn. So it makes sense in terms of game mechanics. If it makes sense in terms of realism, that's another question. Alright, nice that we have a little bit of visibility here. Wait, am I going the wrong way? Where is this maple coming from? We already have maple down, but you know, we're gonna need more at some point, but I'm wondering why we didn't see it on the way here. Or maybe we did and decided not to take it. Entirely possible. Do we still have warm stuff? We do not. We might push through some cold damage. Not sure if we should stop up somewhere. I guess it depends where the bear is, right? The moose could also be around. I gotta be careful. I have the wing moose. We saw the markings. What was this wolf running away from? Must be the bear. Oh no, the moose is up. Okay. That would explain that. Oh. We totally could try bunkers. You wanted me to go for the bunkers? Oh, I didn't read that. Yeah, thank you for the link there. Good stuff. As well as prepper hatch hunting. I found 3 empties so far. 6 more I'm still searching. Yeah, on Loper, unfortunately, they're all gonna be empty. Abundant. They're not empty per se. You can find, like, I found a hammer in the bleak bunker. And I saw Kimmy finding matches on a corpse inside the bunkers. No, next to the corpse, actually. You also found some flare shells in the bunker, so you can find single kind of items, you know, random loot. But on Loper, they are all
Cold.
abundant, which means you don't get the stocked up versions. But yeah, if you're interested in getting stuck on finding them, did do some signs on those and found them all. Can go check it out if you like. Alright, I'm a little bit nervous because I didn't see the bear. So he could be at the fishing hut.
Never felt so cold.
And we might walking right into him here now. We're also carrying stink. Looks like we're safe though. I don't know where the bear is. Oh, interesting. MIA. The bed is the best part about the empty bunkers, yeah. There comes in some help on Loper, yeah. Especially some of them, right? I'm not sure if you found the one in FM yet. But that one is a very handy location. Probably the best of all the bunkers, I think. HIV one is interesting because it's the only indoor bed you have in the whole zone. Well, it's a little out of the way. You did find that one in FM? Yeah, it's a nice one, eh? You can put stuff curing there, pretty close to the forge. I like that location. Though most of the other bunkers are a little bit out of the way and not really close to any of the routes you would usually travel. Actually, let me just switch something here. Last time, it's made the game run smoother for a little bit. Let me just switch this here real quick. Put it back. Yeah, for some reason this makes the game run a lot smoother. I think it's an OBS thing. If I switch to desktop capture for a second and then come back to it, for some reason it makes the game run smoother. Wait, there's still rabbits here? Oh, 11%, okay. Been a few days almost, I guess. Oh, those are also not cured yet? Jesus. We've been fast going to Ash here, but Bear hide, some more food. I'm not sure if we need this fire here, so let's keep it for now. Might want it. What else we can? We could make arrows already, but this won't really do much. I guess we want to sleep a little bit for sure. And then maybe we go forge and we come back here to craft. I feel like makes sense, right? Like if we leave all the canned goods here and find a can opener on the way. I think we even have some crafting food. Plus all those peaches that we dropped down at the chasm cave. I mean, I guess we could also harvest these. There's meat on them. Or some extra food. Gonna be very low condition food, but I don't really mind, right? Wait, why are we cold?
This is so cold. I just want to lay down
-2.
for a bit.
Including items are on lower settings. Yeah, they are, right? It's good stuff. I think though it seems that the jacket and the headpiece is kind of specific to the airfield, but you definitely can find the jersey out in the open. Perhaps I'm not sure about the jacket and headpiece. Maybe. Alrighty, some more food for us when we do some crafting. And let's see, what did we leave here? We need the hammer if we want to go forge, right? We need the metal. Take this. Thing is, we still have broken ribs, so we have to deal with that if we go forge now. Let's leave a bunch of those matches here though. I think we leave the gun here for now too. We don't have any shells anyway. Also keep finding radio parts. You can still repair the transmitters. Yeah, we saw that actually on the very first spawn after the update. There was wires and fuses that we found. We're like, wait a minute. And then we actually had Hex in chat checking out if the transmitter was there in Loper, and it wasn't. So we were like, that's weird, but I'm guessing it's because of the collectibles, right? Because you have those transmitters here and you can still repair those and get those collectibles. So I'm thinking that's why you can on Loper. Alright, we get a full belly here. And then we kind of gotta keep it moving, right? There's still plenty of cattails around that we can harvest here, but I kind of want to keep those for, you know, when we come back and do some crafting. So we're gonna keep it moving for now and spend a couple more days for stuff to cure. Oh, we still would need a couple guts for the bear coat though. Guess we would need to put them down somewhere on the way. But yeah, I want to dip over to DP here real quick and do the forge. And then we come back here and do crafting. That's the plan. I was hearing about Acid Beach coming. You said a lot. Oh, AV? Yeah, Beachcombing is crazy. You find good stuff Beachcombing? Yeah, we found red tool sets Beachcombing. There's lockers now and trunks and stuff like that, so you can find clothing items. Maria actually found a pair of combat pants Beachcombing. There's a shit ton of food now Beachcombing, like way more than before. There's so much more fish, and you find carcasses and stuff. You can find corpses and loot them. I mean, on Loper usually they're empty, right? But I'm suspecting there might be even a chance for matches, right? On a corpse or some of those lockers. Sometimes even a backpack can spawn in. So my guess would be that it's also possible to find matches. Pretty rare, but possible. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't seen them yet. But yeah, it's insane. Lots of flares. Beachcombing is kind of broken right now, if you ask me. Alright, let's get like 4 hours of sleeps in here. And then we move it. How far is the maple? And I mean, it's 83%, right? That's another day. So we don't want to spend too long doing the forge. So we're just dipping over there. Make tools and a couple of arrowheads. Actually, we can leave feathers and arrowheads here as well. We do need more feathers for sure. What's our clothing looking like? Okay, we need thin wools. We need one Mackinac ideally. A pair of undies and a pair of socks. Alright. Onwards. I think we're gonna loot plane crash here real quick in PV. And then we turn around and go to DP. See what we find on the way. And do some foraging. What does the signal void tail give? I'm not sure, Slender Boy. I have not tried out the tail actually, because it's not a loper and I refuse I refuse Hinterland. I'm not playing Stalker just to play the tail. So yeah, I kind of boycotted the tail. There was information though on Twitter, mainly also on Steam though, where Raf commented on the outrage that was happening when people realized it was not a loper. And maybe they're actually gonna look into it and bring some stuff to loper. But for now it's not, so I haven't played it. As soon as they introduce it on loper, we will have a look at it. What about Sogo? I'm gonna go with Stalker loot. My problem is the loot. I don't want, like, that's the reason why I play Interloper mainly. Because I don't like, I don't know, people say you don't have to pick up everything, but I just hate getting the stuff, getting too much stuff, and also like stuff too early, right? Like I kind of like hunting for the clothing that I want and stuff like that. I don't know, it's just, even before I played Loper, I played a lot of custom games, and always with Loper loot. Like I think my very first run was a Voyager run that I played to like, I don't know, 50, 60 days or so. And I just cannot do it. It's too much loot, it's too much stuff. I like not having stuff, that's what makes it intriguing to me in Loper. I don't like guns. We actually did a gun Goa at some point, and that was fun. Especially the fact that you didn't get cleaning kits. Now I saw in custom games you do get cleaning kits, which sucks. I don't like it. It made it very interesting to not have cleaning kits, because we actually had to go to Bleak and Blackrock to repair our guns. And on Nogoa settings, that was very interesting. Made for interesting decisions there. What the F is gun Goa? It's pretty much just no Goa. The only difference is you have guns enabled, right? I did this because I wanted the get all your skills to 5 achievement. This was the only thing missing. Gunloper is still a good custom. Yeah, sure, for sure. I would play Gunloper for sure. The reason why we did it on Nogoa settings is because I wanted a bit of a challenge at that time. And we actually got it done. We got all skills to 5 on these settings. And the most brutal probably was fishing, to be honest, because fishing on Nogoa settings sucks so bad. So bad. Sometimes you fish for like 6 hours and you don't catch anything. So fishing was brutal, but all the other skills were really fun to get them up on Nogoa settings. I mean, I guess mending fun is the wrong word, right? But the guns and stuff was fun to play with them for sure. I suck at them, no doubt, because I never really used them. But it was fun. Picked up too many sticks. Fine. Gunloper has no. It didn't have cleaning kits. Cleaning kits were a thing that was medium baseline, right? If you enabled medium baseline, then you got cleaning kits. But if you leave all your settings like Loper regularly and just enable guns, you didn't use to, or you didn't get cleaning kits. Now it's different. Since the DLC dropped, the first drop of the DLC, I noticed on any custom settings, even if you don't enable guns, you get cleaning kits. And I don't like that change. I don't like it at all. But I guess most people like it. Like usually before we did the gun Goa, a lot of people told me that it sucks that you don't have cleaning kits if you only enable the guns. And I would have agreed for sure. But playing it, I changed my mind. It was very interesting to not have cleaning kits. Imagine that Hinterland puts guns in normal Interloper, but it's the rarest thing in game, behind the most complex crafting recipe. I'm talking about mods. Probably. Probably. I mean, you can do this with custom settings easily, right? Just leave all the settings as Loper and enable guns. There's custom settings for guns only, so that's not something you need a mod for. Unless you're batch hunting, right? Like if you're still collecting for your feats, then you would want it on vanilla Loper, but yeah, with custom settings you can do exactly that if you want. Alright, we actually haven't been to PvE yet, so it's, everything we hit here. We spawned in Blackrock, went to Timberwolf Mountain and then to Ash, so everything here is lootable for us. Might try to play Stalker once full DLC released. Free crackers, should we take it? Yeah, someone yesterday in Once's chat said this bed doesn't work anymore, but you can still sleep on the bed here on the mattress. So this spot here still has a spot to bed. And a floating book.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Every time makes me giggle when she says it on gloves. Every single time. Ooh. We only got 5 metal, we need some more cloth. I'm gonna leave some sticks down at the
Snow if
stove.
the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Actually, yeah, let's leave that here, take that up to the mountaineer side when we come back. I have some cloth up there. Yeah, and then we're gonna drop some sticks and we'll be fine. Nagora with birch tea crafting enabled. Yeah, that's what a lot of people did actually. When Maria organized her hunting tourney, the Nagora division had birch bark enabled. So it's a good way to get into some, you know, some of the Nagora settings. Like getting used to the weather and the drainage and stuff, like the fatigue, how fast it drains and the hunger and things like that.
I'll take it.
Because it's a little bit more forgiving. It does make it a lot easier, a lot, but I think it's a good way to get into Nagora stuff. The thing is, not only the HP recovery makes it easier, also the renewable teas, right? Nagora, you have low nature settings, so teas at some point might become a problem. You just don't have a lot of teas. But with the birch, you will always have a warm-up buff. What can you get beach coming with Interloper loot? We just talked about this, right? Like I found quality tools. You find a lot of fish, you find every clothing item you can imagine. I'm a little bit cautious here because of the bear. We don't have any stink on us. So yeah, there's lots of stuff. Flares, blue and red ones. There's even some very rare stuff, like you can find an improvised hunting knife. Or you used to. I don't know if that's still a thing, but I would assume so, because they actually didn't make any item that was available not available anymore. At least the common ones. So I would assume the improvised hunting knife is still a thing, but it was super rare even before the update, so... you can find flare shells, you can find painkillers, bandages, lots of stuff. Where are we gonna sleep tonight? I don't even know. We kind of go back, right? We loot this plane crash just to see if we get some clothing items that we need. Drop every item that we don't need at a prepper's cache, I guess. We do have 14-degree warmth bonus here, which is pretty good at this point of the run. There's a 7 now.
Take it.
Alrighty, let's see what kind of goodies we find in the cases. And we also need feathers still, so let's keep an eye out for that. We got a little bit scammed on Thin Wool sweaters and Timberwolf Mountain, and 100%. And yeah, got scammed with Thin Wool sweaters in Timberwolf Mountain and in Ash. Have a high chance of finding those there, but didn't.
This will come in handy. I think I can use this.
I think not, Astrid. I think not.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Okay, we didn't get anything useful here. I mean, we found a pair of combat pants, but we already had two, so... this won't really help. Oh, I used the birch bark as tinder. Oh.
Flasks, so I can't be far behind.
So if we get anything in this cave here, and we go around Skeeter's Ridge, check that, go back to Pepper's Cache, probably sleep there. Drop a whole bunch of stuff, including those guts we just got. Guts we just got. We still have a herbal tea. Oh, we have feathers again, nice. We don't really have that many, but we don't really need them, I guess. I mean, now here at Skeeter's Ridge it's helpful, but then towards Prepper's Cache doesn't, yes. This dude is gonna be right outside. Wool sweater, please.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
No, I said those socks. We're gonna die here. He could have been close enough to just engage struggle here. That would have sucked. But we're good. Cannot say no to feathers. Doesn't seem like we have this bear up here. Already have seen him.
I think I need to lie down.
Alright, we're gonna drop a whole bunch of stuff here. Let's keep the light so we can actually see inside the bunker. But then we go sleep. Drop the fuel outside here, curables, and Loading stuff. Maybe we already harvest some of it. What's the time of day here? I think we could. We also should leave some coal. We're gonna get a whole bunch in Cinder Hills if we want to. And I think we still need 2 more guts for the backhoe. Oh, we can get those before we sleep, maybe. Could change those socks, I guess. Doesn't really make a big difference. Just found a flat cap in Coastal Highway Fishing Hut. Oh, you did? Wow, nice. Interesting. Alright, we make a little fire. And I want to get a couple more guts, and maybe we loot Mystic Falls Cave there, right? In the back.
Getting a bit thirsty.
We get those bunnies there. Maybe we get a bedwall there, actually. But I do want to pull a couple more torches for this. Because if we can get those guts down here, then we can just take them cured when we come back. Or not even cured, but there's no predator between here and Mountaineer's Hut. Well, maybe if we very stink there might be, but pretty safe for the most part. And probably leave some more stuff here. That we're gonna come back for here. We're gonna sleep here anyway. If we don't find a bedwall, we have to anyway. Good enough. Just too sleepy to not be heavy here, but weather's still good, time of day is still good. Let's just use that time here, get a couple more guts. And then also loot this cave there. Actually, does it make sense to go forge before crafting? The thing is, like, this stuff is almost cured, some of it, right? But we could start crafting stuff while the other things cure. And then we don't have to come back here after forge. I mean, we will have to anyway, right, for the acorns, but I think going to forge would take longer. Like, lots of the stuff would be cured already. Most of it would be just sitting there, waiting for us to do stuff with it. Sorry, Bumman. Sorry. You kinda have to get those dudes before you go in the cave, otherwise they despawn. You only need 2 though. But I wanna check around here for some feathers. There's a dead guy here, sometimes there is. Used to be anyway. But I don't see it.